Hi guys, this is our 8th video. In this video, I want to focus on the simple present and the present continuous progressive. First, let's talk about the form. The simple present uses the base form of the verb for all subjects except the third person singular. For example, Mary, Bob, she, the dog, it, Kenosha. For these subjects, an S is added to the base form of most verbs. I talk, you talk, Steve talks, Luella talks, we talk, they talk. I sing, you sing, Yoko sings, Mohammed sings, the bird sings. You and I sing, the children sing. Note this big exception, simple present of be. I am, you are, he is, we are, they are. Also note these exceptions. Has, does, goes. Third person singular. Tim has beautiful eyes. Tim does the dishes 2 times a day. Tim goes to school 90 minutes early. Also note that if the base form of the verb ends in S, double S, Z, CH, SH, or X, you must add ES. The reason for this is simple and has to do with pronunciation. Words that end in these letters end with an S sound or a sound very similar to S. So without adding the E, letter and sound, it is impossible to hear the additional S. Oh, I almost forgot. There are also words that end in SE or ZE, where the E is silent. In this case, just add S and pronounce the E. Release, releases. Race, races. Realize, realizes. Now, let's talk about the form of the present continuous. The present continuous is a compound tense. It has one auxiliary, the present forms of be, am, are, is. The letters ing are added to the main verb. I am talking. You are talking. She is talking. We are talking. They are talking. The spelling of the main verb plus ing has 2 special rules. Number 1, if the word ends in a silent E, drop the E. Write, writing. Race, racing. Complete, completing. 2, if the word ends with 1 vowel followed by 1 consonant, double the consonant. Drop, dropping. Hit, hitting. Rub, rubbing. Note, if the subject is a pronoun or a person's name, the subject and the auxiliary verb are often contracted, especially in speaking. I'm singing. You're singing. Mary's singing. We're singing. They're singing. Now, let's talk about the use of the simple present. The simple present is mostly used, 1, to state a general truth, a fact that was true yesterday, is true now, and will be true for the foreseeable future. Adult insects have 6 legs. The sun rises in the east. 2, to talk about habitual actions. Mr. Walters goes to work at 8. Tony stutters. 3, to talk about how often we do something. I always wake up early. I never drink alcohol. I teach 4 nights a week. 4, to talk about abilities. Tim plays the piano. Deborah speaks Spanish. Ling cooks Chinese food. The first sentence does not mean that Tim is playing the piano now. It just means that he knows how to play the piano. The same is true for Deborah and Spanish, and for Ling and Chinese food. Now, let's talk about the use of the present continuous. Its main use is to talk about actions that are in progress now. Note that now can mean at the moment of speaking, or it can mean a bigger now. This week, this semester, this year. The boy is tying his shoes. I am looking out the window. He is taking 2 classes this semester. She is living with her aunt this year. Note, the present continuous is not usually used for verbs that express states, not actions. Consider this sentence. I believe that you are telling me the truth. This sentence has 2 verbs, believe and are telling. Telling is an action that is happening now. Believe is also happening now, but it expresses a state of mind, not an action. So, it is simple present, not present continuous. Here is Igor's breakfast schedule. Monday, scrambled eggs and toast. Tuesday, scrambled eggs and rice. Wednesday, eggs over easy and toast. Thursday, eggs sunny side up and toast. Friday, huevos rancheros. Saturday, cornflakes and orange juice. Sunday, nothing. Igor fasts on Sundays. Imagine that you are talking to Igor about his breakfast schedule. The conversation is happening at 7 p.m. The questions and answers are simple present because they are about the schedule, not about what Igor is doing at the time of speaking. You. What do you eat on Tuesday? Igor. On Tuesday, I eat scrambled eggs and rice. You. Do you eat huevos rancheros on Sunday? Igor. No, I don't. I eat them on Friday. Now, imagine it is breakfast time on Monday morning and you are on the phone with Igor. You. What are you eating? Igor. I'm eating scrambled eggs and toast. Same situation, but now it's Wednesday. You. Are you eating scrambled eggs and toast? Igor. No, I'm not. I'm eating eggs over easy and toast. You can use any schedule to practice the simple present and the present continuous. First, imagine you are asking and answering questions about the schedule itself. In this case, you will use simple present. Remember that most simple present questions use the auxiliaries do or does. Next, imagine you are on the phone with the person at the time indicated by the schedule. You want to know what he or she is doing now, so the questions and answers will use the present continuous. Remember that to make a question with the present continuous, you put am, are, is in front of the subject. Igor, are you eating toast? To finish, I'm going to ask you some questions. Some questions are simple present and should be answered with simple present. Some questions are present continuous and should be answered with present continuous. For example, what do you wear to work is simple present because it is not about what you are wearing now, but what you habitually wear for your job. If you work in an office, the answer might be, I wear a suit. If you work on a construction site, the answer might be, I wear work boots and a hard hat. What are you wearing is a question about now. For me, the answer, as I type this, is I'm wearing pajama bottoms, a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and gym socks. Number 1. What do you look at first when you wake up in the morning? Number 2. What are you looking at now? Number 3. What do you wear when you go outside in winter? Number 4. What are you wearing now? Number 5. What does your spouse wear at the beach? Number 6. What is your spouse wearing now? Number 7. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Number 8. Are you eating something now? Number 9. Do you sleep at least 6 hours every night? Number 10. Are you sleeping right now? Number 11. Does your son or daughter play soccer? Number 12. Is he or she playing soccer now? Number 13. How often do you clip your fingernails? Number 14. Are you clipping your fingernails now?